I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CT Review. Today is August 21st, Thursday, 2025. Hope you had a good day today. So, yesterday we talked about buying up, and I've been looking for the buys, but because the price is staying down here, I'm flipping my bias. I'm actually turning neutral, and then I'm leaning towards more the 15-year data because of the fact that we are down here, and we shouldn't be kind of already here. We should have pushed up through already, and we're not getting that. It's not like it's like this example, like we're not pushing up, and then retracing. I was looking for a down push back up, retrace back, and continue. So, and here, just to show you, and I could be wrong, totally wrong, and that's okay, because I've been calling the market for a while, right? So right now, I'm looking at this like no expectations. I could be completely wrong, and I was right the whole time. But the thing is with this crazy-ass price action, and I was saying, let's stay above this daily imbalance right here, right? We came into the quadrant here at 9:30. Well, not at 9:30, but we had drives down, and then we pushed up. We came to the midnight level, and then we didn't make a new high, is what I'm trying to say, right? So I was out, made the video here. This is where, and I was debating, should I take it out or not? So I said I'm going to hold on to it. So 9:30 is here, is doing these drives, and it pushed all the way up. Okay, did it buy from here? Yeah, it bought from there, right? But did make a new high, and it rejected here, and it went above it, and it rejected it. So with that, then you see the drives back down here, right? And then we break this low, and we come in. Now here's the thing, right? With it coming this low, this could still have been the buy. So what did it do? It came up looking for a lower low, lower high, and then the lower high, I'm trying to see if it's going to run through. I could have been right the whole time. And this is a moment where I'm like, you know what, dude? I'm to the point where I'm like, this looks pretty nasty because of that 4-hour candle that closed previously. Look at it. It's pretty nasty. And then this was a controller price, and it's a resistance. And it's for it to just completely go up from here now after all of what's been done. It just seems super unnatural to me. So I'm actually flipping my bias. And again, right now I could be wrong here. And guess what? If I'm wrong, oh well. I got in on the 515. The 315 candle right there. And what we were doing is we were coming up here, we're pushing up to wipe out these sellers, right? Where it broke here. And this is 9:30. So they're squeezing up anyone selling here. But in general speaking, I would have wanted to see it push through. So this is me changing my bias right now, right? And if I'm wrong, I'm going to be, I won't be upset, but it's like, you know what, dude, what the fuck? But this price action, in my experience, when we came down here and took this low, first of all, it's deep. So if it's this deep, it should probably keep going, number one. Number two, the 15-year data is the only one that looks like this, and that one shows it going through more. Number three, the problem with all this is that it's the 21st. And because it's the 21st, we are supposed to now curving back up on the 20th, right? Through the 21st. But the thing is that with this price action, it could be delayed. Meaning, and what that means is like it's going to just kind of keep going through for some more sells. And then reaching down here, and then maybe we, tomorrow or next week we roll up. Now this is exactly what I was saying. If it comes through and it keeps going, it's over with. Like, I'm completely walking away. Let news and their Jackson bullshit circle jerk happen tomorrow, and it's like we just refresh and go back to it, right? So I was looking at it like, man, don't close out, because I let it come back down here, and then it popped up here, and this was super suspect right here. This is when I got out. I got out of the trade when I bought from here yesterday. Literally got out right here. So I was like, this is way too bearish. We shouldn't be down here, in my opinion, right? So we're looking for a lower high. I'm going to draw the structure just so you don't think I'm fucking crazy, but I'm sure you can see that. Look at this. I'm going to just squeeze it out a little bit. Sorry. It's coming down. It retraced. We sold off hard yesterday. We retraced all the way back up. And look at these equal highs, by the way. These equal highs right here, which is going to be great liquidity to run. But because of that, I'm looking at it like this. Let me open this up. Sorry. So you see that? So then we squeezed up. Then we came down here at 9:30 and we popped back up. Didn't continue, and then we broke down again. So that's that structure. This is still bearish structure. And then now we have came up to here, right? So the magic question is it going to sell from here or not? And if it keeps going fucking higher than this, then now I was right, and it's probably going to keep being bullish. And we're at the fucking gap. That's not a coincidence. After all of this has been playing around, and then of course the issue with this is because we have the news tomorrow and all that. It's just not favorable whatsoever in the AM session in general. That's why I'm a day trader and I look for just the trades. But if you see this is just pretty nasty. Speakering out. It's the environment. It's the market completely letting you know, like, hey, we're gonna make this difficult, right? But that 4 hour is just so clean to show me it's coming down. And then, I don't want to be completely married to the buy because of the fact that, hey, we shouldn't have this structure, right? Again, I was looking for something like this where we popped up, we came back and we retraced and then we go through, right? This is what I was looking for. But this structure here, right here, it's not really doing that. So I've made the decision to switch it up. Now, going back to the main point of not caring about the outcome, that's what's really key here, because of the fact that, like, hey, you know what? I don't want to be disappointed. I said I was going to hold these buys for 10 days, being transparent. I'm leaving this here just so you can see it. I'm hoping to come down here by the end of the day. If it doesn't come lower, I want to see it gap down and then run for, well, obviously these lows here. So that's number one target. And then I want to see if I can get into that weekly imbalance, right? Which is going to be right there. So it's kind of like, speakering out. But I want to see it kind of come in here now, right? And it just makes sense because of the fact that the 15-year has it down near this far. This is not, and I was saying I wanted to see this invert. It's not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Still not doing that. So this is in control here, and this looks like it's just going to push down again. I'm thinking that they're waiting to, this trade, even if I get stopped out and it still sells, maybe this daily wants to kind of come down to an oversold now, right? Because we did it on the 4 hour, but the daily here, it looks like it wants to. It is sitting at 50%, and it could buy from here. And I was, again, I was still assuming that it was going to buy from here, but it's just not looking like that. We're going to have some stupid move, which is very possible. But I was going to do this video and just be transparent and be like, look, I switch buys. If I'm wrong, oh fucking well. Was this a great buy up here? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So, I was still able to take profit and then see if this will work out. Right here, this is not looking inducive. It should have kept coming down, but I'll probably just let this get stopped out. Actually, you know what? No. It shouldn't even be this high. I'm just going to do this just like that. There's no reason for it to come up here. Now, also, the entry method of this sell, by the way, is this up candle right here. Well, this break here, this break, see that? And then it rolls through. This up candle here, look to the right. Oh, you can't see. Look to the right. It didn't hit it, did it? Well, the candle itself, pretty much. But, miss it by a hair there. But this is what I'm pretty much talking about, right? So sealing up these breakout sellers here, all right? And then, again, the 930 is right here. So they might want to come up one more time. But, again, the issue is if it comes up any higher, it's probably going to go all the way fucking through. So in that case, I'm still rolling with the experience saying, okay, you know what? You were a little maybe naive to see it buy up, which it wasn't wrong. It bought up. But I needed to see that follow through. I wasn't getting that. So, and in general speaking, when you get hyped up to buy this, they'll usually just come down again, right? So me not fighting the system here, and I understand price action. So, this sell that I'm in a perfect world, I'd like to sell it down to here. See that? Right here. Right in here. This guy right here. These two, yeah, this 20, this 22,700 level. Anywhere in this top quadrant, even to be honest with you, even up to here. This 50%, so 22,500. We'll see here. That's a 700 point drop from there. But everything in my bones is telling me that now. Even though I was like, yo, this is gonna buy, and I expect the seasonality to kick in, it just keeps coming too low. And I've never, and it's staying a bearish day right now. We should have already been up here. So another bearish day, getting into that wick. Look at the previous day. This is not telling me that we are going to buy from here. Even if unless the daily candle did this, and I have to draw it here. So let's just say we close here, and then the daily came into this. Let's just say the candle closed right now the way it is. The next day opened, and then it dips in, and it's a higher low, and then it turns blue. Oh, what the hell? Okay, that's weird. Oh, I didn't put a. So let's say it closes here, and then it comes into the wick of today, and then it's a higher low, and then it does this. All right. Well, I mean, I would have to see that to even maybe believe it's gonna be buying again from here. So at this point, I'm expecting another bearish day. So, and then we'll see if they swing it back up tomorrow. Not likely. Looks like this candle is going to be the way it is or lower. It all depends here. But I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm not confusing anyone here. But yeah, but being the 21st, that's why it's tricky. And there it is. Look at it. Use the gap as resistance. So, and that's anything's very possible here. It's super neutral. But look at this. 4 o'clock. But and that's all I can say here. Am I making a long video short? So again, let me see here. What came in, sealed opening range. Beautiful buy here too, by the way. Really beautiful buy. But pulling back like this is fine, but it had to have kept going. Even from here, I just don't see it. So, what was I gonna say? Actually, I'm probably gonna change this. This is probably not working. This is probably not accurate right now, and it was on that lower time frame when I did it yesterday. Let me move this back. Oh, I can't remember. Was it here? I think it was here. And then you can see this -3.5 to 4. It's just literally laying right there. And if that's possible, that's in control here. And then let me do a swing here. Let me see what would be good here. I'll just do this. So that's this. Well, 1 second. I'm gonna delete this because I don't need this. That's that one going up, which was that -4, and then here you could see 3.5 to 4 down here, at least here, but this is coming down into here. We'll see. And let's do it like this for a second. This looks pretty good too. Because okay, so another thing, when we broke down with that structure I gave you coming down, that I drew from this high to this low, I mean 50% is also right there in the cards, discount right there. So, or into a premium, right? And then that was the logic of what this sell was here as a lower high. Yeah, but I like this. And then yeah, I like this a lot. So we'll probably get, I'm gonna draw it now. What should I probably see is something like this. Boom. And then kind of get into this area and then buy back up. Shit. We'll just say it like that for now. We'll just talk like that for now. This is what I'm expecting to see here. So now you're seeing me taking a buy here, being sort of married to it, but at the same time, not. To show you that I said, okay, I'm making the decision here to say, you know what, this price action, in my experience, this is not favorable for buys. All right. And then the whole time it's selling, you're like, oh, I should have sold, right? But yeah, so that's I'm not even going to draw the bullish example right now because I can't even give you one here. I really can't. Not with this here. So I want to see that daily get down here. But I don't think there's anything else I can say here. I think that's good, right? And then with dollar pushing up like this is not helping. And then we had nice lower lows here with Nas here that took a nice buy. And then you had this right here. Okay. And then the buyback was nice when this had this higher low. Was a buy right here. I wasn't by the chart. I closed the initial trade from yesterday. I closed it over here and I closed it on the phone. I was gone. So yeah. It's not really that sexy. Should have seen more strength down here. But this ticking up like this right here. So you had higher highs here. These little fanning up bullshit, and then here you had lower highs with S&P and Dow. So we'll see. Market sitting in the middle, not really favorable at all. But we're gonna go for this idea here. At this point with this price action, I don't see it really pushing up from here. They've kind of locked this, and then it's that structure lower low, lower high down. It's very clear there. So a little naive to think it was going to try to buy from here. It was depending on the 5-year and the 30, right? And the 30 is why I bought here. But at this point, it's like, that 15-year looks like they're going to be in control here. And let me see, am I missing anything? And this is a mitigation right here. See this low? And then we break through it and we come back. See how that's a mitigation area here on the left side of the curve, right? So giving a chance of people who bought here to now get out. If it's underwater, that gives them that chance right there. So this up candle here, just we should have broke above it. So I think I'm beating a dead horse, right? And Dow still looks all right. It had a nice little retrace. I think maybe they'll want to come in here. We'll see. And then still bearish structure here. So they came out. I don't know. I don't see them coming that deep though. That's why it's very tricky because of it being the last 10 days, they're all showing buying. But the first day or 2 or 3 can be still lagging and still going in the wrong direction that you want, for example. So, and what I said earlier is that sometimes the seasonal data, when you try to line it up and mark it and look at it exactly where it is, it will be delayed, and I don't know how else I could say it, and that's kind of what, let's see what happens here. And then I would say after we come down for some more, I would then say the buy is gonna be maybe kicking in then, but super neutral, super not giving a shit right now, to be honest with you. But this looks like it's gonna pan out, and this is me changing the bias, right, and flipping the script, right, because I don't want to be married consistently to something, right? I'm letting the market tell. This is more like letting the market tell me what's it doing versus what I want it to do. And again, I'm going to say this for the last time. Just so you know, I've I've been calling the moves from down here pushing up all the way through. And then once we got up here, and go watch the videos, and once we came up here, I talked about this sell coming down back to that all-time high. And then when we were here, I said we were going to push up above that high. And then when I said we were here, we were going to retrace back down. And we've done that. So I've been calling a market for a while, so I'm not, I'm going to beat myself up, right, for making a decision that's going against what I want versus, what the market's telling me. So at this point, it's like, yeah, step back and we'll see what happens here. But it's just too low still for it to not be the 15-year data, right? What's this? 20 minutes? Oh, I like that. That's good. That's good. And what else is there to say? You're going to want to see this get flipped. That's for sure. So, just going to put it there. See how I missed a buy here? And you would think, oh, yeah, it's just still buy here. It's like floating. It's kind of like it's too hanging here. It's you know what I'm saying? Like it's my experience doesn't show this situation buying well, right? My experience, but I like this. I like coming in here, and then it'd be a big speaker, right? That makes sense too. Sweeping everybody here, and I don't think there's anything else I should say, right? But you can see the structure. It's still in control. This right there. So going up. See, even if this was the higher low, let's just say for a second it was. It should keep going. There's no other way to put this. Like for example here, when this popped up here, it shouldn't even came this deep, to be honest with you. If it was a birdie day, if it was really strong, it should have kept going from here. And it came down again. I said, okay, first of all, this is too deep, in my opinion, in this scenario. And they rather, make you not catch the trade and have everybody in some momentum mode of buying. But with this here coming down, and then this should have kept going right here. Again, it did not. It broke down and it fanned out. It's a lower low. And then that's that lower high I'm catching. So we'll see. Hopefully Asia didn't let them fuck me. And then they still come down anyway. But it's looking like that structure again. Right? Lower low, lower high. See that? See how smooth right there. See, smooth. Very difficult. Smooth. You catch the cells, very difficult. Right? So just locking price here, locking it there. And we'll see where I just caught right here to see if it's locking there. And you guys take care. God bless.